A world-famous billionaire named Richard was found dead in his bedroom around 10 a.m. on a Sunday morning in December. The one who found him, his driver, he immediately called the police. Within minutes, investigators arrived at the scene and started questioning the 4 people who were in the house at the time. After hearing all 4 statements, the police quickly figured out who was lying, and that person was the killer. Now the question is, can you figure it out? Let's hear from the suspects.
Normally, I get here around 8 in the morning, but yesterday evening, Mr. Richard told me the grass had gotten way too long, and if I didn't cut it first thing in the morning, I'd be fired. So I came in at sunrise. I've been out in the garden the whole time. Didn't see anything, didn't hear anything. The cleaning lady told me what happened. He didn't exactly end on good terms last night, but I'm really sorry. He was a good man.
Like every other day, I went to the garage around 8 a.m. to wash the car. The day before, Mr. Richard told me he had a flight and we'd be leaving the house around 10 a.m. to head to the airport. Around 9, I went into the kitchen to grab something to eat and chatted a bit with the cook. After that, I went into the living room and read the newspaper. Everything was quiet. No visitors, nothing unusual. Around 9:45, I went upstairs to check if Mr. Richard was ready, but I found him lying in bed. I tried to wake him up, but he wouldn't respond. I think the killer suffocated him with a pillow. I didn't hear a thing. I called the police right away.
I woke up around 6 this morning. Mr. Richard had guests over last night and stayed up pretty late in the living room. I cleaned up the mess first, then made a list of things the house needed. Around 9:30, the mailman came. I took Mr. Richard's letters. He always wanted me to sort them depending on who they were from. He gets a lot of mail, so it takes a while. While I was doing that, I heard the driver yelling, "I'm still in shock."
Last night, Mr. Richard woke me up pretty late and asked me to prepare food for him and his guests. I didn't get to bed until around 3 a.m., so I only woke up around 9 this morning. As soon as I got up, I went straight to the kitchen and started preparing breakfast for him. He had a long trip ahead, so I wanted to make something nice. About 10 to 15 minutes later, the driver came in. We talked for a bit, then he left. A little while after that, I heard him shouting and ran out of the kitchen. Honestly, if he were still alive, I'd cook for him every night without complaining.
All right, your turn. Who is the killer? You've got 4 suspects: the driver, the gardener, the cleaning lady, the cook. One of them is lying, and the one who's lying is the killer. If you want, pause the video and go through the statements again. Ready for the answer. Was it the driver? No, he really did find Richard and call the police. The gardener? No, their relationship wasn't great, but his story checks out. The cook? Also no, suspicious timing, sure, but he's telling the truth. So that leaves the cleaning lady. She's the killer. Why?
I woke up around 6 this morning. Mr. Richard had guests over last night and stayed up pretty late in the living room. I cleaned up the mess first, then made a list of things the house needed. Around 9:30, the mailman came. I took Mr. Richard's letters. He always wanted me to sort them depending on who they were from. He gets a lot of mail, so it takes a while. While I was doing that, I heard the driver yelling, "I'm still in shock."
Because she said something that doesn't add up. She claimed that at around 9:30 in the morning, the mailman showed up. But here's the detail she forgot. Richard was killed on a Sunday, and in the US, mail isn't delivered on Sundays. That means she lied, and the one who lied is the killer. The reason behind the murder is still unknown, but if you figured it out, nice job. And if you want more riddles like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe.